Drawing your own images in your art journal doesn't have to be scary or complicated, and I've got some tips today to help inspire you and get you started. The page I'm working on today already had some leftover paint and tinted gesso from a previous project, as well as some stencil texture too, and I thought it would make the perfect base for my drawing today. I'm keeping it pretty simple, and I'm in the mood for layering up some found papers today, starting with this page cut from a lined notebook. I thought a torn edge would make a nice texture, but I'm using a ruler to control that tear. And I'm going for a rectangular shape and lining up the ruler by eye, or I'm using the graduations on the ruler to keep the line straight too. My next found paper is from the inside of envelopes, and I collect these, and the patterns can make a nice addition to projects. I'm liking the tear effect that I've got, but it's a little bit too controlled, so I'm just going to round off some of the corners and some of the edges. And once I'm happy with the found papers, I'm just going to stick them down. I have this beautiful orchid to draw from, and it was a housewarming gift from friends. And you can of course use a photograph, and it's a great idea to build up your own catalogue of your own photos to draw from. Using photos you find on the internet are fine for practice, but if you want to sell your pictures, then you're better off using your own photos so you're not infringing on anyone else's copyright. Break down your drawing into the most simple shape of the flower, which in this case is an oval shape, and I'm placing 3 main forward-facing flowers as my focal point. The oval frames are your rough guide to the overall size and shape of the flower, and then you can go back in and pencil the petal shapes. And for this work I'm using a soft 2B pencil, which can give a light mark and is easy to erase when you're finished. With those 3 flowers finished, I'm now going to put in some more of the structure and stems of the whole plant. I'm going for a bold outline look for my piece, so I'm inking over the pencil work with a 0.1 nib Unipin pen, and then I'm just going to erase the pencil line. Don't forget that I have a list of the products I've used in the description. I'm kind of fascinated by this look at the moment, and if you are too, I have a playlist that I've linked in the cards above and the description below with lots of inspiration of how you can get this look with different products and use it in your work too. And whilst you're at it, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you're notified when my next art and craft video comes out. Then leave me a comment letting me know if you would like some more tips and tricks videos from me to help you improve your drawing. So I've recently bought a packet of these brush pens from Ecoline. They're a dye-based ink, so beware they're not very light fast, but fine for things that will be shut up in a book, or for scanning into the computer. So I'm just experimenting with them at the moment and seeing how I want to use them and seeing how they work for me. So I thought I would use them to add a little bit of colour to my orchids, and I'm going to apply them by first pressing them out on a piece of plastic and then picking up that colour with a water brush. These found papers are not really great for using as watercolour. They're not watercolour papers, so the dye is not going to move around nicely on the surface. It will absorb quite quickly. So it's better to start off with a very light wash and build the colour up. And also try not to flood the area with water either. For the leaves and stems, I'm not going to go with the true colour of the plant itself, but rather a colour that just fits in nicely with the page and the colour that's already on that page. I'm just going to add a little bit more interest and a little bit more personality for this drawing by going back over my line with some thicker nibs and alternating line width from thick and thin, plus adding a little bit more detail into the petals themselves with a very thin line. is a really simple and fear-free way of getting started with drawing. Now, I'd really love to know if you would like more drawing tips and inspiration videos from me, so do leave me a comment letting me know. And if this video has been useful to you, then please do like it and share it with your friends. Plus, don't forget to subscribe as I bring out new art and craft videos every week. As always, I would love to see your drawings inspired by this video, so tag me in on social media and all the links you need are in the description below. Hope you have a super duper creative week, and I'll see you next time.